Hey guys, so it's been a while since my last upload. I believe my last upload was like last 2023, I'd say. Yeah, 2023. It's currently December 30, 2020. Ooh, sheebles. Wait, hold on. So back to what I was saying. So it's currently December 30, 2024, and I'm currently alone in my apartment. So as you can see, judging from the video that I've only up the only video up in this channel, at least a lot has changed from my physical look palang and shit. So I wanted to make this video as some sort of to make up for the missed opportunities I had in supposedly making videos, since I was not able to make videos as much as I wanted to during the year, since, as you know from the topic of my last video, it's all about change, and I had to adjust like a lot. So that's my explanation for that. But as you can see, I'm still alive, I'm still kicking, I'm still hopefully the same CJ from last year, with a little bit of changes, I'd say. So as you can see, I still have my mic from, when did I buy this? This was around junior high, and I think I bought it around grade 9. The Samberg, it still works, I guess. It still works kinda, but it's starting to give up, so I think I need to get a new mic. So what I wanted to talk about today was an introspection, I would say, for the year 2024, since I would say that I believe I wouldn't say that I wasted this year. I would say that I could have put my energy more into other things than what I placed it on. So this is sort of a video diary of sorts, since I want to get into content creation more next year, hopefully. So I have a list of notes here. Wait, hold on, let me show you guys. I have like some sort of guide to what to talk about in this video. So like this, in the first half of the year, at least like the last semester of grade 11, I almost gave up academically, since I was really challenged, because the academic landscape from where I came from, which is Saudi. I studied in a Philippine school though. The academic landscape that I got used to growing up, since I lived in Saudi for practically my entire life, compared to that of like the academic landscape here in the Philippines, is very different. It's much more challenging here. Like this was the first time in my life where I almost failed a subject or two. I almost failed general chemistry 2. I think I got 76 as my final grade for that subject. So as you can see, I really struggled as well for basic calculus. Although for basic calculus, I was able to understand the different, like basic calculus 2. I mean basic calculus concepts, but my problem was submitting outputs. So even though I was able to understand the topic at hand, the different topics that you will learn in calculus, in basic calculus, I was, I'd say, logistically challenged in submitting my different outputs. That's for homeworks, performance tasks. So I wasn't able to get a really good grasp of the different apps and I'd say apps and learning platforms that my university used. So I wasn't able to submit a lot of written works, a lot of seat works. But yeah, I was able to pass the exams through self-study, since I really had to pull through there. I still did it somehow, and I'd say it. My second semester of grade 11 was really a waste, since the subjects that were what do you call this? The subjects that we had to take during the second semester were actually fun. I was actually interested in the first half of the second semester, but due to unfortunate circumstances, personal life gets in the way, I'd say. I was not able to perform as much as I wanted to, you know. So it was really a waste. Yeah, it was really a waste since chemistry was getting interesting, you know, half reactions and all that, as well as basic calculus. It was still basic, but I was getting interested really into the basic deriving of equations and all that. You know, as much as I want to remember, I really can't remember some of the topics since, like I said, I wasn't able to really attend lectures that much. I had to depend on self-study and videos on the internet to pass my finals and my midterms. So that really sums up the second semester of my grade 11. But in contrast now, you know, comparing second semester of grade 11 to the first semester of my grade 12, you know, it was a warm-up, I'd say, this semester. I was able to perform better than I expected coming into the year. Comparing grade 11 second sem to grade 12 first sem, I'm really contented in how I performed this grade 12 since I was really able to pull through. I did not expect that I'd perform like this in grade 12 since, you know, considering the fact that I had, you know, medyo natisod ako nung grade 11 second sem. So I was really happy with what I was able to accomplish this semester. Although the grades are, you know, they're getting there, but it's really a great shift. It's a step in the right direction for me. So that pretty much sums up the introspection for my academic life. Next that I want to talk about is I developed some really bad habits this year. I got into smoking and drinking, which I really want to lessen or even eliminate this coming year, since I don't think it has given me anything valuable this year. Although I was able to bond with friends, but I think there's better ways to bond with people aside from, you know, smoking and drinking. So I really want to eliminate smoking as much as I want, as much as possible this coming year. And sadly, even though 2024 was supposed to be a year of self-improvement, since it was the start of me living alone here in the Philippines with minimal guidance from adults, you know, I was able to learn so many things on my own, but it was really wasted, I'd say, on bed rotting and, you know, bad habits. So, you know, like looking past, looking towards 2025, I hope it's a good year. I'd say I want to develop some more fun hobbies, I guess, since, you know, I'm not really that type of person who smokes and drinks. I only developed those habits due to bad circumstances, I guess, bad environment. So for the year 2025, I want to replace these bad habits with fun hobbies. So one of them is reading. So I actually ordered a book that's coming next month, or rather next week, since it's December 30. It's called Tao Te Ching. Tao Te Ching. Yeah, Tao Te Ching. It is a classical Chinese text and foundational work of Taoism. So it's a non-fiction book. I don't know. I think it's non-fiction, and it explores the philosophy of Taoism and Chinese philosophy in general, since, you know. So I hope that I'm able to gather some stuff here and apply it to my life, as well as, you know, read a book, at least finish a book once a month, since when I was a kid I was really into books, but as time went on I was not able to sustain this hobby due to financial constraints. So now that I have my own allowance, I'd want to buy books instead of buying cigarettes and alcohol, you know. So yeah. So speaking of allowance, this year I wasn't really able to manage my finances properly. I'd always find myself looking at zeros, not the good zeros, 1 0 on my bank accounts due to bad financial decisions. So I'm the type of person that would not keep track of their finances and in turn suffer later on. So let's say for the first 2 weeks of a month, I would splurge, I would spend, I would have fun, but in the last 2 weeks of a month, I would suffer since I have nothing. I have no money, so I'm just stuck at home with barely any food. So that's something I would want to change. And actually, to support this, I actually bought a money organizer to hopefully manage my bills better, I guess. Since ever since I got a debit card, I would always see money as some sort of, it's some sort of game, as like it's just numbers on a screen, and I don't really feel the impact of spending, saying 1K until later on. I would say it's just 1K. It's just minus 1K on my bank account. So I won't be able to realize the severity of my next financial decision when it comes to managing my finances. So that's why I bought this physical money organizer, so I would have physical bills that would actually tell me that, hey, you're spending too much money, so let's stop. So I'd want to have better financial decisions and better spending habits in the next year. Another thing is, I think that I was not able to connect with people that much this year, since, as I mentioned earlier, I was having personal issues during the first half of 2024. I was always by myself, or rather, I had people around me, but I always depended on myself. So that's one of the reasons why I think I was not able to connect with people that much this year, and that is something I want to change. Actually, I've been starting to change it recently. Like, for example, I was able to form a really tight friendship with my classmates in my section this first semester in grade 12. So I really want that to continue. Hopefully, be friends with more people, or develop these existing bonds and make them deeper. So hopefully 2025 will be a better year for me, since I'd say 2024 was really challenging. It was really not the best. It was for character development. So this is really a different type of content that I haven't thought of making. So I'm just really experimenting with the type of content that I'll be uploading here. But rest assured, I'd want to upload more, since I really want to be a content creator ever since I was a child. So that's pretty much it for this introspection. Thank you guys for listening to my yapping session, and I don't know, let me know if this type of content is your guys' jam. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.